the other very interesting press briefing that happened today was from Nvidia. The CEO, as he's referred to in the industry as JHH, took to the stage, and the first and the only thing he wanted to talk about was autonomous cars or vehicles. Now, Nvidia today unveiled the Drive PX II, which they dub as a supercomputer for artificial intelligence to enable autonomous driving. Now, what the Drive PX II is, it's a successor to the Drive PX module that was unveiled at the CES last year. But here we have a machine that can do 24 trillion deep learning operations per second, as they call it. Or in layman terms, it can recognize 2,400 images per second. Now, the underlying concept here is what the industry calls as GPU-based deep learning. Now, what is proving out to be a very crucial piece of technology to enable level 3 automation or level 3 automated driving and above. Now, Nvidia is at the center stage of this. Now, besides the Drive PX2 and a little bit of technical details, the Drive PX2 can support up to 12 camera inputs. It can support LiDAR, ultrasonic sensors, and radar. That's a massive amount of sensor fusion that we are talking about. And to support that, they have the Nvidia Digits and the Drive Network, which is basically the software platform to sense, to detect objects, and to collect all of this information and make sure every processing is happening on board and the car is able to keep itself on its lane and it's able to move freely, detect a position and move around. Now, what makes this really interesting is Nvidia is at the forefront of deep learning. Now, Nvidia is not an entrenched supplier in the ADAS or the automated driving market. All this splash they've made is over the past few years, but they are making rapid progress. Now, Audi, BMW, Ford, and many other OEMs are behind them. And Nvidia announced that for the Drive PX2, Volvo will be the first commercial customer, and they'll start doing it in 2017 in alignment with their Gothenburg field trials for their level 3 autonomous vehicles, 100 of the Volvos that will start trialing in Gothenburg. Now, the bottom line here is, of course, suppliers like Mobileye are expected to make announcements later this week at CES around their efforts on deep learning based on their monocamera solutions, and a host of other tier 1 suppliers, whether it's Continental or whether it's Mitsubishi Electric, all of them have some form of investment in deep learning. But the bottom line here is this is an expensive piece of technology, but a crucial piece of technology, and we believe Nvidia has the upper hand over here at the moment because they were the first to market and they are making a lot of noise around this, and they are hitting the premium OEMs first.